Hello, and welcome to Great Builds for Greatsword, where I showcase all of the builds that I use most frequently in my hunts. This, of course, represents an endgame build with which to tackle the hardest monsters that this game has to offer. The topic of today's showcase is a build that presents us with an alternative play of style for the Greatsword, one that was prevalent in older games and that has managed to get good representation in Iceborne. I am speaking of Crit Draw Greatsword. With this build, you will be able to reach high levels of damage while maintaining a safer position. Here is the complete breakdown. As expected, my weapon of choice is the Sapphire Shatter Splitter. I believe that this is the best choice for this set. Nevertheless, there is an argument to be made about Elemental Sapphire Greatswords. Since this build will benefit from the crit element set bonus, Elemental Greatswords provide good value as well. For its awakenings, we are going full attack. That means 4 instances of attack 5 and 1 instance of attack 6. For its augmentations, we are taking 1 attack up and 1 health regen. I always mention that it is possible to take 2 attack up augmentations and 1 status up, sacrificing as a result the health regen. This will net you a slight increase in damage, but personally I always run the health regen. The armor we'll be using for this build is the following: Rimeguard Helm B, Frostfang Chest A, Rimeguard Gloves B, Rimeguard Waist B, and Rimeguard Legs B. We are leaning heavily on Velkhana armor in order to take advantage of its set bonuses. Speaking of which, this armor will give us access to Crit Element and Frostcraft from Velkhana and Punishing Draw from Frostfang Barioth. Frostcraft is the basis of this build and my favorite set bonus in the game. To round off the equipment, we need the Agitated Charm, the Rocksteady Mantle, and the Impact Mantle. As you can see, the Rocksteady Mantle is suited with 2 Medicine Jewels for additional health regen, and the Impact Mantle is fitted with 2 KO Jewels to increase our stun potential. All of the mentioned equipment is completed with the following decorations. On the Greatsword, Charger Vitality. On the helmet, 1 Charger Vitality and 1 Critical Jewel. On the chest, 1 Critical Jewel and 1 Critical Jewel. On the gloves, 1 Sheath Attack. On the waist, 1 Charger Vitality and 1 Attack Jewel. On the legs, Sheath Attack and 1 Attack Jewel. The very first thing that we can notice is that this build does not use high rarity decorations. All of the jewels present in these armor pieces can be easily obtained through casually playing through the game. Also, the use of 4-piece Velkhana allows us to awaken Sapphire Greatsword for full attack instead of using one of its slots for Velkhana Essence. This increases our damage and makes the set extremely efficient and easy to create. Now, when all of these pieces are combined, we will be able to enjoy the following skills: Attack Boost 7, Agitator 5, Health Boost 3, Critical Boost 3, Focus 3, Critical Draw 3, Quick Sheath 3, Divine Blessing 2, Flinch Free 2, and then Recovery Up and Slugger as inactive skills, depending on which mantles we are using. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this exposition, this build provides us with an alternative playstyle to the Greatsword. With this equipment, the focus will not be to try to hit the monster with our true charge slash. Instead, we will hit them only with the first attack, the draw slash, and proceed to sheath our weapon. All of our damage will come from the draw slash and its different charge levels. Since it is a move with such low commitment, it is very safe. With this playstyle, it is very important to have good positioning and knowledge of the monster's openings. The addition, furthermore, of Punishing Draw from the Frostfang Barioth gives us the ability to generate a stun, providing larger openings for damage. So now, let's talk about the good and the bad of this build. Starting with the positive, we have a very safe build with very little commitment to each attack. With the right patience, it will be hard for the monsters to land a hit on you. Another good thing is that we do not really have to worry about sharpness. Since we hit the monster such a small amount of times, sharpness tends to last a long while. The 40 hits of white sharpness that the build provides is more than enough. Finally, the build does high amounts of damage. A level 3 draw slash can hit upwards to 700 damage, and sniping the monster's head with level 1 attacks that do around 300 damage very quickly adds up. On the negative side, there is only one, but it is very important. This build is slow. The true charge playstyle will always be faster and deal more damage. Hunting with this build will lengthen the time it takes to kill the monster. Remember, this is an alternative, not the meta. Nevertheless, it is a good option for certain monsters. In any case, I will leave you to finish the ongoing hunt. This build is a personal favorite of mine, and I hope you can find it useful. Thank you for your time. I wish for you to have a wonderful day, and remember to use more greatsword.